again for being here to our March Lunch and Learn, Ribbon Can Lunch and Learn. Today, we are very happy to have Down Syndrome Association of Upstate coming and speaking with us. And they're going to tell us about the services that they provide and what they do. Our speakers are going to be Vicki Kilbride and her daughter Sarah. So please welcome them to the stage.
That's why I'm gonna stay there. So, hello, I'm Vicki Kilbride with the Down Syndrome Association of the Upstate, and this is my 15-year-old daughter, Sarah. And we would just like to tell you a little bit about the organization and kind of what we do here in Referral County and other counties as well. So, that being said, the Down Syndrome Association's been around since probably the late 90s. It's kind of been the majority of the time a social organization, and basically since about 2007, 2008, we revamped it and tried to add on programming and receive more funds. And during that time period, tried to expand what we do as not just a social organization, but also as a programming organization for our actual members. So just a little bit about the DSAU. We have approximately 200 to 300 families in the upstate that do use our services. That being said, we obviously have a lot more that we have not reached. We haven't reached, but we would like to reach out to, or at least have some sort of services for them and their parents as well. So just kind of go into a few things that we do. First thing that I would like to mention is we have a new program. Actually, it's been the last few years since that we've started it. It's called the First Call Program. First Call Program basically just talks or does new parent support for anyone that's been recently diagnosed with Down syndrome or has adopted a child with Down syndrome or has a diagnosis of a newborn child. So that program, we offer parent mentors. We do welcome baskets with educational programming inside them. And we do have a person on a part-time staff that actually has a relationship with the hospital system and a few of the doctor's offices here in Greenville as well. Our independent living classes, basically that is for our adults 18 and older. We try and have classes, cooking, baking, and also budgeting classes. The budgeting class is a new one that we'll be starting this year to kind of teach them how to budget for particular meals, budget for things that they want to do socially. Beyond that, I'm actually going to go through kind of these. So one thing out on the independent classes, I'm going to let Sarah talk, because she's actually taken some baking classes. We have a member that actually has a baking license, and she's been teaching some of the kids how to actually bake. So I'll let Sarah tell you a little bit about what she did last summer.
Thank you, Mom. I bake brownies and pies, do it in with the hours.
All right, so we do offer these classes every other month through the Down Syndrome Association, and the baking classes, along with the cooking classes, will be offered. The 18 and older does a class through Plate 108, as the picture you see here. They do that on a monthly basis, or at least we try to have it every month. The education program that we have running right now, the biggest one is called the Equipping Minds. Basically, it's a cognitive program that is self-taught by the parents. we offer the supplies and training for the parents to basically teach their children how to recognize and gain more cognitive awareness, whether that be through reading, whether that be through their learning in their school, and also through social challenges. So that being said, for the education, we also do provide educational baskets to teachers throughout the upstate. The majority of them are in Spartanburg and Greenville County, just because that's where the majority of our members are. But basically, the educational baskets we provide to the school districts are given so that the teachers can be aware of certain ways to teach or things that might help their children in their classrooms with Down syndrome learn easier. The other things that we do offer are seminars for the parents. We just recently had one. It was on financial planning, basically just telling the difference between a special needs trust and an able plan. We also do a guardianship. We do that at least once a quarter, if not biannual. And then we do also offer an IEP advocate. So we only have one right now. Our goal is to expand on that and do some more training so that we can have more people help support anyone that needs IEP help in the school district. That is something that we do pay for. And we're hoping to expand on that one as well in the coming years. The creative arts program that we've created is relatively new or in the process of being created. We've had dance classes that we do through Carolina Dance Collaborative. That's mostly in the summer. And we are starting a music program, basically through Heartstrings, which I believe is in the Golden Strip. And basically, we're going to have two different classes. We're going to have a young music appreciation class for basically 5 and under. And then we're going to have an instrumental class where we learn to play ukulele, which Sarah does as well. That will hopefully start in April or May of this year. We'll also be doing art classes. We are in a search for a place to host our art classes so that we don't have to continually move things week after week, but we will be having a 6 weeks session taught by a few volunteers that are artists in the community. And Sarah's favorite, camps. The camps that we offer through the Down Syndrome Association, it's in partnership with Greenville Rec, also with Camp Spearhead. The biggest one that we do is Stargazers. It is a family camp. It is a weekend long. We do it twice a year, usually in May and usually in September. It basically allows the entire family to get together with other Down syndrome families. The siblings can basically talk to one another. Parents get to have a parent chat, which is awesome, to ask any questions about parents that have older children, parents that have younger kids can ask questions. But it is a weekend long of fun and community, which I'll let Sarah tell you a little bit about what she likes about Stargazers.
I knew my friends and always love hanging out with my parents and also Nemo and siblings and zip line. Yes, you do.
All right, so another program that we actually go in with the Greenville YMCA is the I Can Bike. It is a program Angie Mosley brought in way back when, and we help with the Greenville YMCA promote that. We also offer membership fees for that camp. It's a week-long camp that they usually do in July. So any of our members can do it along with anybody in the actual disability community that wants to learn how to ride a bike as well. So that is a great program. And then we do hope to expand our program camps, looking for different things we can do over the next few years that are obviously cost efficient for us. So. One other thing that we offer, and really realize this, is a scholarship. I think it keeps going on. Is a scholarship program. The Down Syndrome Association actually offers a grant or scholarship to any member with Down syndrome. These funds can be used throughout the year for camps, medical expenses, any medicines that Medicaid may not cover. They also cover any recreational camps that somebody wants to attend, and also basically allows the parents to get reimbursed for any of those funds. That's $500 per year. We do have an application process. It's just basic information as to what the program is going to be used for. Then we approve it and write a check back to the member. And we do have members that utilize this that have multiple children with Down syndrome. So they really like this program a lot. And then the last but not least, actually member social events. Things that we do throughout the year. And actually, as you see on your table, there is a World Down Syndrome Day party, which is 3/21. Third copy of the 21st chromosome. So 3/21 is World Down Syndrome Day nationwide and global. And we try and celebrate that. We will have an event at Texas Roadhouse where certain percentage of the funds that are raised there actually come back from the Texas Roadhouse, but we'll also have some other fun games and stuff for the kids to come out and enjoy. We do an annual picnic, a water park event, and also a Christmas party that are open to all of our members, and this is all free. The sporting events and baseball games and other things like that, even the fun events for the different age groups, some of that cost actually does go back to the member, just so that we know that when they attend, they actually want to attend. And then mom and dad's nights out. So the dad's night out, we just started back up this year. Hopefully we can get that going a little bit more. Beyond that, I think my medical outreach coordinator has actually asked me to talk a little bit about what she does. We have a referral program. So if any of you know of anybody that needs help, that has a child with Down syndrome or a diagnosis or anything like that, we do have a referral on our website. It is anonymous if you want it to be, but you can basically fill out the information. Anybody that wants to contact us, you can do that through our website. Our medical coordinator does do twice a year. She actually goes to the doctor's offices, the OBGYNs, Upstate Maternal Fetal Medicine, I think is another one that she goes to, and sits down, does a Q&A for the staff there and the doctors. And she also has resources that she uses through Prisma and Bon Secours in order to get into the NICU, to offer our welcome baskets and also any support that they may need at that point in time. All right, and the last thing. So the Down Syndrome Association is a nonprofit, obviously a 501c3, and we basically rely on all fundraising for all of our events to basically pay for everything. That being said, we have two that we do. One is new this year. The other one, though, is the Step Up for Down Syndrome. It's been a walk in the past. I'm hoping to create it, to make it more into a festival so that more people in the community will actually want to attend. It is an event in October. Basically, October is also Down Syndrome Awareness Month. So the Mouse on Fire though event, that event is actually coming up in May 6th. We have registration on our website, and we are looking to basically, if anybody wants to attend, we are looking to have a MC and a panelist that do a hot one challenge while answering questions. And that's going to be the entertainment. Tickets will include dinner and a drink and the entertainment as well. And we will have a silent auction. So it is hopefully will be a fun event. So, but ways that you might be able to help as well, in addition to giving us any referrals that you may know of, is, we're always in need of volunteers and people to come to our events, just to help support us and spread the word. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, we would appreciate it. And I appreciate your time this morning. Thank you very much. Any questions? Yes. Yes, actually, it is on the bottom of the screen. It's the DSAUpstate.org. Yes, we accept credit cards, Venmo, and then we check and cash as well, so. We have 13 board members, so, and 4 of them are here today. So thank you, we appreciate it.
All right, thank y'all very much, or thank you, Vicki and Sarah. We appreciate you giving them another round of applause, please. And you'll have to forgive me, I just realized, I didn't actually introduce myself when I first came up here. I think I was just too excited to get Vicki and Sarah up here. My name is Chris Farrow. I am the Greenville Can Program Manager, and I appreciate you all being here today. I want to share a few things with you before we let you keep eating. So the first thing is the Barberstone Foundation has their spring grant applications. They are open until March 15th, so that is coming around very soon. So we want to get your grant application in, and we want to do so by March 15th. We also want to remind everyone that the Barberstone Foundation Bingo Bash is going to be happening May 22nd at Carolina Barn House. It's always a fun event, so please come out. It's free, yeah, it's free. You can play bingo and drink beer, and there's going to be a silent auction, so you can bid on items, and we have some different vendors out there, so please come out. And then our next lunch and learn is going to be April 12th, so we're going to be having the previously referenced Palmetto Able savings accounts is going to be presenting. So if you don't know about them, it's very interesting what they do. It's basically helping people who are on benefits to get more money, be able to save and invest money in ways that they were never able to do so before. So please come out and join us for that. That's going to be happening here on April 12th. So again, thank you all for coming. Please continue to eat and network. This time is here for you all to talk and get to know each other. And for those of you who don't know, who we haven't previously met, feel free to come up and introduce yourselves. So thank you all very much, and go ahead and talk.